Blue Nile reported second quarter results and provided insight into online consumer behavior in the United States. Let's look at the numbers. Blue Nile sales here at home were down 5% to $66 million, but international sales were up 179% to $8 million. Profits company-wide fell 15% to $3.2 million. Blue Nile contends that compared with brick-and-mortar shops at the moment, they are in great financial position during this recessionary period. Sales in the under $5,000 mark were okay. The weakest of all categories was price points of $5,000 to $50,000. It was also the range that most consumers require credit to purchase. For the $50,000 and up range, sales were weak, although some sales were found in the $50,000 to $90,000 range. The number of orders fell 7%, and the average ticket price rose 10% to almost $1,800. Citing competitive reasons, Blue Nile won't say by how much of an increase they passed on to consumers, but said diamond price hikes were directly passed on, whereas precious metals prices haven't always been passed on to the website. Diane Irvine, Blue Nile CEO, said the U.S. is in an extremely challenging economy. Sales really took a hit in June following price increases for diamonds after several months of price gains in precious metals. The second issue was that credit is so hard to come by, so consumers are either trading down or lowering their expectation for their choice of diamonds. Stay tuned. Zach joins me next from Israel, and we have the latest developments on Greenland rubies and the Graf diamond necklace right here on diamonds.net. So Zach joins me now from Israel. Everyone getting ready for vacation there?
Well, some of the young diamantaires are already out the door on adventure vacations. You know, yachting, rock climbing, base jumping, high adrenaline pursuits. But most are staying put until the bourse closes on the fast day of Tisha B'Av and are using the slow time to do what Israelis call shiputzim, which means construction or remodeling, fixing things up. The late summer shiputzim is coupled with a little trading, so there's some hustle and competition inside the bourse still, as people are waiting on last-minute type of orders. But as you said about Blue Nile, Jeff, I'm not sure too many of these orders will come out of the U.S. in the immediate future. 25 Israeli companies went with IDI to the Mumbai show. Other than small colored fancies, no one is secure about what's going to move, so traders stocked up on a mixed bag of sizes and clarities and are tossing up everything to see what sticks. But even if the sales don't come through, it's still a low-risk venture for them. That's all for this week, Jeff. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Zach. With the ban on rubies from Myanmar coming into play, we spoke with Nick Houghton of True North Gems on their Greenland Ruby project. The junior miner has been exploring for ruby and pink sapphires nearly 4 years now and is about 2 years away from production. Nick said Greenland rubies will ultimately provide a socially responsible story to tell on the retail counter.
I know, looking at the goods we have, we can compete and we can supply rubies to the world market on a consistent basis. So when we do come to market, the people who actually be buying from us can buy us on a consistent basis and build a product line that they can repeat. And obviously, repetition is part of adding on to the profits, but you know that you can take it today, tomorrow, and the day after. When people understand that when they get goods that have been mined from Greenland by True North, that they have the confidence that there's a full and open knowing about the material, what has been done to it, the retentions and everything else. Now, obviously, this can carry a premium because if you're a retail store, you need to talk to your clients from a confident level saying, yes, I know exactly these goods. It's great. They're from Greenland. They've been mined on a social economic basis.
True North is working with the government on environmentally sound principles and to eventually tap into local jewelry designers and artisans. Shifting now to the French Riviera, Avi Krowitz has an update from Graf Diamonds. Avi?
That's right, Jeff. Graf Diamonds unveiled the Lesotho Promise necklace as part of the company's special exhibition of rare jewels in Monte Carlo. The necklace consists of 26 flawless diamonds weighing 223.35 carats and all cut from a single stone. That's the famous 603-carat Lesotho Promise from the Letseng mine, which was the 15th largest stone ever mined. Graph's Fiona Spence had this to tell us about the process of creating this unique piece.
The difficulty with the rough diamond is that it had a huge inclusion, a big fossil, black fossil, and it's a very complicated, many cracks and all sorts of problems with the stone. So therefore, we couldn't make or cut one big stone from it. But also, it was important to cut and get, as Mr. Graff would say, the most beautiful shapes, the most beautiful stones, and which were pleasing and would offer the best yield. And also, it's a commercial. He wants to be able to sell the stones, and he created 4 important stones, and they made a matching smaller stones, and was able to make this necklace, and hence able to keep the necklace, the diamond.
Graf bought the Lesotho Promise from Gem Diamonds for more than $12 million in October last year, and thereafter bought the 493-carat Litseng Legacy recovered at the same mine in Lesotho. Spence said that the Legacy is being cut and polished at the moment into 2 48-carat pear-shaped diamonds and a cluster of smaller stones. Following her advice, we'll have to watch this space for more on that one, Jeff.
Okay, thank you. In precious metals news, on the week, gold is down 3.5% to $8.77 an ounce. Platinum is down 7% to $15.89. It has just about lost all gains in 2008. Silver is down 3% to $16.51 an ounce. Be sure to check your industry's top source for news on diamonds.net.